Wow, a video that has never been done before. How original. Hey there, SMU computer science student enrolling this August here. I wish I could feel fresh as the name freshman suggests, but the truth is I'm anxious about this next phase of my life. For starters, we have university orientation, not moving into a dorm because I'm not in one. Since JC, I hated orientations. Cheering like you're part of the Yay Club, playing games that make you feel uncomfortable, and having to deal with overly enthusiastic orientation group leaders who have too much fun that they forget to make their group members feel at ease. I'll treat orientations as a training dojo to practice that first 5 minutes when I meet a stranger. Because guess what? I take some time to warm up to people. I can easily banter around with my sarcasm and be talkative around people that I know for at least a month or two. But when first meeting someone, I get shy and I filter out deadpan sense of humor in case I scare them away. I get that I have to put myself out there if I want friends or at least someone I can be on good business terms with. Your network is your net worth, am I right? I just hope people understand that I'm not truly who I am on the first day. Of course, I have a few tricks up my sleeves, and by tricks, I mean topics to talk about with people. Comment about someone based on their appearance. Hey, you look fit. Have you been working out? Where do you get that shirt from? It looks good. Hey, you seem smart. Do you know what is a trebuchet? After making them feel good, you can do the logistical introductions like what school you were from or what course are you taking. Then you can ask more personal questions such as how has the past year been? Anything you're looking forward to? What's your Spotify on repeat? Who do you vote for in the recent presidential election? No, I'm just kidding. I won't talk about politics. But at least I'm not talking about NS. Then comes the issue of meeting so many people that you forget about going further than the initial interaction. Okay, I guess I'll try to befriend 200 people like what my previous school recommends, but trust that I'll cut some people off if I don't click with them. I don't want a bunch of hi-bye friends. I don't want to deal with the situation where we are about to walk past each other and I don't know if I'm close enough to say hi. Anyways, the best case scenario is that I'll have a bonded study group just like in the sitcom community. The worst case scenario is that I'll spend most of my time alone due to bullying, like in JC. But the effort needs to be there when you try to befriend someone like it's the game Persona. That's when you have to book a meeting 2 weeks in advance because apparently other people are so busy having more vibrant social lives than mine. Or maybe they are just studying. Oops. Did I find a good place to segue into academics? Well, I always joke with my friends about being an academic weapon. I like the drive and appreciate his enthusiasm. But how do I regain brain cells after 2 years of national service? Probably pop pills. I mean fish oils with omega-3 and 6, not those performing enhancing ones that Lance Armstrong used. Watching college study tips on YouTube seems useful, except I feel the high of progress though I haven't done anything or implemented anything the videos mentioned. I'm definitely familiar with some tips from consuming such content as far as 5 or 6 years ago. Seems like a good place to list them down. Spend 3 hours on deep work per day. Try to study in the morning when the mind is the most calm. Listen to instrumental music from YouTube recommended with oddly specific titles for fun. Try to plan ahead so that you don't have to cram. Do the anime Doro technique where you study for 40 to 60 minutes and then rest for a maximum of 20 minutes. Review and take note of mistakes or concepts you don't understand. Spam practice papers. Use Anki Joy to recall things. Actively utilize spaced repetition. Teach someone or something to better help with your understanding. People call it the Feynman technique. Computer science students call it the rubber duck debugging technique. I call it talking to this cut-off Momo from Twice. But it might be a distraction because while talking to her, I might be too enchanted by her eyes that I might use my lips to do something else instead of explaining dynamic memory allocation. Yes, I learned that term from the Harvard CS 50 course. I'm studying a few months before uni starts so that I won't be lost. You never know how challenging intro to computer science is, especially for a complete newbie like me. So I'll rely on free online resources to learn. It's almost as if you don't need to pay money to learn. But I digress, because it's helpful to interact with professors since this sort of networking can help improve your job prospects if they're deep into the industry. What will also be helpful is if I have good group mates for projects. But since I can't control that, I'll just work on either being a good group mate myself or dealing with bad group mates. I honestly don't like the idea of how my grade can be affected by someone else. I also don't like how I don't have full autonomy over something. I honestly prefer working alone, but that's not how the world functions, so I gotta adapt quickly. You know what else I should quickly adapt to? Great sleep hygiene. You've seen the meme of how you can't have enough sleep if you want to have good grades and friends? I've heard of how trashy people's sleep schedule is in university. How many all-nighters would I need to pull? I know how unproductive it is to nap after a long day, and then realize you slept for 4 hours and it's night time, and you're groggy, ulcer forming, migraine present, but you have to finish this assignment, and then you try to sleep but you can't because you just slept, then you doom scroll on TikTok, YouTube shorts, or Netflix fast laughs until you knock off, and then sleep through the morning lesson. I guess the plan here is to tire myself as much as possible so that by night time I'm ready to do reverse planking. But that also requires me to not do things right before bedtime too. Don't eat, drink, go into social media, or exercise. Will I get enough time to exercise? Probably if I make it a priority. I would like to alternate between physically and mentally exhausting tasks. If I want a studying break, I can let out my stress by working out or going for a walk or a run or playing Just Dance. I'll probably join a sports CCA so that I can be accountable to people, and I want to bond through exercise. Muay Thai sounds great to learn self-defense and to release my anger. I always thought that I would be fit to try it out, and I'm interested in the sports. Another thing I really want to work on is digital minimalism. Do I really need more screen time when I spend so much time studying, scripting, filming, and editing videos? I pass the time faster in NS with social media and shows and games, but it's time I get back on the Sigma grind set and delete these apps. No, I'll probably just occupy my life with other things so that I won't be chronically online. 3 or 4 hours per day on online entertainment seems enough. With so many things to preempt myself for the next 4 years, I understand that I'm not 100% ready for what's to come. All I can do is put in my best effort and trust in God. I just might take back some of the stuff that I said, but it doesn't hurt to share on the internet why I feel kind of lost for this exciting yet daunting period of my life. And I hope this video relates to someone out there. I'll probably work on more videos about university life. If you don't want that, you can unsubscribe and watch some aesthetic vlog channel instead. Hope you enjoyed this video of me in front of the Libya flag before 2011. If you've subscribed, I'll see you soon when I mentally prepare myself to meet new people 4 months in advance. Okay, bye.